Sagittarius, song that's playing for you is the truth. So with that being said, look. Now whether you bring in the truth or somebody want to bring you some sort of truth, or you want to bring somebody some sort of truth, but it's like you're going to do it in like a innocent type of manner, you feel me? You're going to try to bring the truth in a light-hearted type of energy. Because you've been thinking. This star was in your last reading. Oh, you don't feel good. Hold up. Look, last one you was heartbroken. Now Queen of Swords in reverse. So you may not feel good because of some sort of information you found out. The truth came out in some way, shape, or form. Now you don't feel good. Now your waters are a little chaotic. Your receiver's kind of off right now in regards to emotions. You may be taking everything that's presented to you the wrong way because of some sort of truth. Was it an actual truth, or was it just a truth that you believe to be true? It was true in accordance to what you believed in. And put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Just because it's true to you don't mean it's true to them. You feel me? Put your foot in the shoe. You don't feel good about something though. Look, heartbreak about a home. Listen, it's a fallout. It's going back. But you don't feel good though. Heartbreak at home. What happened, Sag? You heartbroken or somebody heartbroken about you because you don't feel good about the relationship no more, Sag. You don't feel good about this friend. Look, you fell out of love with the friendship, Sag. Look, yeah, you can't stop thinking about something, Sag. Sag, what happened? What happened? You might be dealing with a Gemini. Don't gotta be. Could be though. The truth came out though about something. You'll not find out. No, I'll take that. Yeah, shit. Okay, look. Now, if it's you versus someone outside of you, again, somebody could have tried to fast talk you. Somebody could have brought you some truth, right? But how they presented it to you a certain type of way. Now you a little salty. Just a little salty about whatever was expressed to you. Whatever you received from the external world. You, again, if it's you versus you might have took something the wrong way. You might have took in the truth a little too fast. You was supposed to look at the picture, examine it. You was just like, bam, bam, all right, no, now you made a judgment. Slow down. Look how you was coming. Someone was coming in hot. And now because if you were moving fast, you tripped, you stumbled, now you mad. Now you mad because you was moving fast, but you tripped. Because you stumbled, because you lost your footing, right? Because you thought you knew what you was expressing and knew what you was doing because you had the truth. And so you thought. Gone Country is the song that's playing for you. It flipped back. It was the Five of Wands in reverse, but it flipped back, so I ain't going to take it. So, if it's you versus someone outside of you could have fast talked you in some way, shape, or form. They brought you a story. They brought you something. They just gave you something. They was trying to sell you something, and it looks like you bought it. And they sold it to you real quick, made you think you needed this. Hey, Sagittarius, do this, express this, feel like this, think like this. You feel me? If they brought you some sort of energy, you bought it, and that shit only fucked up your waters. Now your feminine energy is off. Now you in a bad state of feeling. Now you can't receive new feelings. You don't know how you feel. You trying to find your ground now. You trying to find your footing. But you can't. Your emotions all over the place, Sagittarius. But in the I hope you love. Opportunity was presented to you. I'm telling you, listen. It's like you missing a bus in some way, shape, or form. You ain't trying to miss. But it's like you not even ready to leave the house yet, but you're trying to get on the bus before you miss an opportunity in some way, shape, or form. You feel me? And then put your foot in the shoe that fits you. If it's you versus someone outside of you, again, someone outside of you could have brought you the truth in some way, shape, or form. They could have invested their mind in you or towards you or just in a space with Sagittarius. A friend said something that brought you a mentality, that gave you a certain type of mentality. Now, that friend may not have known what they said gave you this mind, but what they said gave you a certain type of mind and made you feel ill about how you've been operating or how you've been thinking prior to this knowledge you got. You feel me? Look, immature, you emotionally immature because you was holding back your own truth. Now you hurt, now you heartbroken because of the knowledge, the information that came to you quickly, swiftly. You feel me? Put your foot, if you know that shoe is yours. If it's you versus you thought you just look. You thought you could express or you thought you could invest yourself somewhere and something may have happened and now you don't feel good about it because of how fast you try to communicate something, how fast you try to do something. You thought you could just try to get in, get out type situation, or you just thought if you go so gung-ho towards the direction, if I just do it like this, quickly, I'll get what I want out of this space. And you don't feel good because you might not be receiving what it is you want. Gone country. Someone may have distanced themselves from you, Sagittarius. Or you may have distanced yourself from someone. Look, something was unbalanced. If it's you versus you invested in something that was unbalanced, or how you invested in something was unbalanced. It's like you knew the truth about a situation, so you thought if you could just like, I'm gonna tell the truth, but I mean I ain't really gonna tell the truth because you wasn't feeling good. You had some internal issues going on. So the truth you told was really, it was sloppy. We're gonna be honest with you. And because of that, a situation became unbalanced because of how you invested your mind. You thought you could invest in a way where you could control it because you weren't feeling good about a situation. So you just, let me go ahead and fast talk a situation. Let me go ahead and just try to get in this space real quick. Let me see if I could just get this type of outcome by expressing this type of sharp mentality, said Sagittarius, and only to get an unbalanced. Now you got unbalanced because you got an unbalanced mentality. Look, you got an opportunity from an unbalanced mental state. So how that's the opportunity? Now you don't feel good because you acted too quick on it. You jumped the gun too. You should have really left the bank. Should have looked at it before you just up and went ahead and started talking on it. There's a lot of different shoes for this one though, so you gotta find your size and wear it. Yeah, and you got judged. That's why you don't feel good. It's like you got caught trying to do something by someone higher than you, higher in mind or third dimensionally in a higher position, in a higher social status. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You got caught trying to do something because you thought this was a good thing to do. Whether you let an unbalanced person come to you and bring you a mentality, you let somebody who was unbalanced invest in you in some way, shape, or form, and you took what they said in too quick. Your feminine energy received it too quick because you thought it was true. So it's like you bit on some gossip type shit. And that fucked up your emotions about a situation. And now you're unbalanced within the space that actually made you feel good. Because you let somebody change your mind. Your mind. Someone brought you their mind, but their mind was unbalanced. Fucked your shit up. Now they fucked up your feelings. Now they fucked up your emotions because you took this truth too quick. You thought it was an opportunity because it was a shiny apple. You didn't think the apple was poisonous. And you got judged quickly. Once you bit the apple, you got judged. That's a whole lot. We ain't taking that. We ain't taking that. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. But look, the only one flipped up right. You restless. Somebody restless. Whether it's you or somebody you dealing with. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You know what you got going on, and let me tell you now. Who restless though? You can't work on it no more. It's like you getting kicked out of a space, or you got kicked out of a space because of how you invested an unbalanced mindset, or because you were unbalanced, and you were only unbalanced because you didn't feel good about something, or you had some emotional things you had to work out with yourself, but yet you still thought you could take yourself to a space, or you just thought you could trust a person in their mind, and they only gave you a mentality. It's like someone gave you bad advice, and you took it. Fucked up. And now, you enacting on that advice, brought that mind to a space and got judged in that space. Now you can no longer participate there. You feel me? You can no longer engage in that energy, and you feel it's like you hurt because you kicked the cups down. And that's because you let someone influence you in some way, shape, or form. You let by your side. This is song is playing for you. You want to be by yours. I want to be by that side. I want to be in that space, but you can't. That's why you don't feel good. That's why you unbalanced. That's why you want to go quick and take your mind somewhere. But the only thing you could take is your unbalance. That's why you can't go. Because your unbalanced has already been judged. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. I'm gonna fuck with you though.